Hey folks, good evening. It's Wednesday, October 10th. It's it's a little better than 7 p.m. Just went for a little ride, little crop check. Please do not base this field on what you're seeing right here. We are in the extreme southeast corner, which has been bad from day one. And because it's meek, it also took on a little bit of deer damage. And you can see right here, this is from deer. My 2 cents on deer damage, and due to a pretty bad recent squabble, I'm not getting into it. Holy crap. I think most of you know what I'm talking about. Not on this channel, a couple other channels. My 2 cents on deer damage with corn is this. The deer will hit corn hard. They're deer, for God's sakes. This is corn, for God's sakes. They're gonna hit it. But now you take a crappy little area like this that was already bound for failure because of this tree. And that's the reason for this square right here, folks. It's because of that tree and the lack of sunlight and everything else. You're gonna get deer in here and they're gonna do this, okay? But when you get into a brunt of a field, what you need to understand is deer are not gonna walk in the middle of a cornfield. They're scared to death of it. They won't do it. Normally you'll just see the first 1, 2, 3, I doubt 4 or 5 rows affected by deer damage, and it's to be expected. And also a crappy little area like that I'm standing in right now where things are meek, they're gonna hit it hard. In fact, I'm seeing just absolute disgusting stuff by deer here, but you know what? It's only about a 50 foot by 50 foot area. So, long story short, everything's gonna be okay. Okay, if there's one thing I'm not gonna do on this video is I'm not gonna complain about our weather. I have a lot of complaints. The rain has not stopped. But I'm not gonna go into it. That would make me a greedy, no good SOB. For the main reasons of a lot of people that are suffering very heavily right now with weather in this country. First and foremost, of course, we're talking about Hurricane Michael. Unless you've been living under a stump, you know what's coming to a lot of people. It ain't good. It ain't good. Of course, what happened to the Carolinas there, in particular to the pork market and all the farmers there. And then take my good buddy Stephen Drake. He's barely been able, I think he said he's baled half his hay this year because the rain just didn't shut off there in New York. So, folks, do me a favor. I'm no savior, and I don't have the answers. I've said that 1,000 times. If you actually get together in the evening before dinner and you say a few things, most people call it grace. Say a few words to some of the people out there that are being heavily affected by what Mother Nature is bringing us this year. Wish I had the reasons and the answers why. I don't. But that's all I got to say on that. I'm not a person that, yeah, whatever. I don't have the words. But I'm not going to complain about the weather. I am going to say that the water hasn't shut off here. Holy crap. What I needed to do is probably do a video in the cow yard and show you how bad it is. The rain just hasn't stopped, and today we just got a pile of rain. My sump pump down in my basement runs easily every 10 minutes. The gutters in the barn, even though we're not operating inside the barn right now, the gutters are chock full. I got a pump running right now. It's just unbelievable. But, you know, whatever, you roll with the punches. I consider us lucky compared to others right now, and that's what's important. Those that are going through devastation. So, say a little something before dinner time tonight or tomorrow night or tomorrow morning when you wake up, whatever your process is. I sure hope you have a process. If you don't, maybe you ought to add it in there. Those people need a little bit of support, and it's a crying shame. But it's Mother Nature, it's life. It happens every year, every month, every day, and strong survive. Loose words, but sometimes words is all we have. It's unfortunate. Wish you could do more. Okay, with this weather, this has delayed chopping our corn. This is an 18 and a half, just shy of 19 acres of corn for corn silage. I was bound determined to already have this put up, but due to these unbelievably wet conditions that have not stopped, that's not the case. So what does that mean? Well, according to the future weather report, I really think that there is a possibility of Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. That is possible. The one thing that's got me calm, now you're starting to see a lot of brown out there. The one thing that's got me calm is how much green you're still seeing. I remember some years, due to weather, we basically chopped our corn when the whole dang thing was brown, for the lack of better words. Well, here's the deal. Corn cobs go missing. They just drop to the ground. It's dry. It's a bad situation. But ain't crying the blues here just yet. You know, we're still green here. Things are looking good. It's a hell of a corn crop. And we'll see what happens. My bet, if I was a betting man, and I ain't, but and ain't a word either. If I was to bet, I'd say maybe Tuesday, Wednesday of next week is possible. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. That's about all I got, folks. We got some tricky times coming up here. I tell you what, the cows and the cattle, they're eating like I have never seen in my entire life. It's unbelievable. Got some tricky times here. I need to take off tomorrow morning for about 4 days or better. If you catch up with the videos and the channels and all my jibber jabber, we have had one hell of a project going on in Chicago, South Chicago. Well, we're about to put that online, for lack of better words, here this whole weekend. Major undertaking. It's going to be absolute hella. But no worries. Like I said, strong survive. So I'm going to do feeding tomorrow morning, and I need to take off for Chicago. Well, Dad's got his annual bird hunt with his clan of brothers as well. Well, I said that incorrectly. I should just say brothers. Wipe out that word clan. Can't believe I even said that. Yeah, we're gonna really load them up with feed tomorrow morning. An absolute full, ridiculous wagon load of corn silage, and at a bar minimum, 5 round bales of hay. And they're gonna have to sit tight until Friday night. I got a good buddy of mine, and a neighbor of mine. He's coming over for the small amount of feeding that needs to be done at night, starting tomorrow evening, because Dad and I are both taking off. But we got it managed. It's okay. And like I said, hopefully we're looking at some corn silage. I believe Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Okay, sorghum baleage is about to be opened up. with what the cows are doing to feed right now, which is just unbelievable. What a bunch of dirty pigs. That's a good thing though too. Because of the amount of baleage that's sitting there, I was going to wait a little while to open up the first row. I believe I am opening it up in probably a week or two. Now, it's not to stop corn silage. Corn silage is going to be continue to be fed. We'll call it a supplemental. Folks, I kid you not, I can have corn silage fed by, I'll have it fed by about 7:30 in the morning or earlier. 9:30, gone. So, yeah, we're going to start supplementing them with that good sorghum baleage, and we're going to see what happens. The test is coming. I'm looking very forward to it. Very forward to it. I really am. All the tricks of the trades. Of course, if you make a single line pass of baleage, how many of the first bales are going to be crap? That will be an issue. I'm expecting, if not 1, 2, who knows, maybe the third one. We'll see what happens. I want to say it's going to be a different beast than alfalfa. So, we'll see. I'm really, really excited and looking forward to it. I really am. What else is on the horizon here? Not a whole lot. There's been some cattle deals made. If you caught the last couple of videos, I expressed myself on a deal that's been made that I'm extremely happy about. There's another meeting that I'm waiting on for some more. And yeah, you're going to see a lot of new cattle coming in, whether it's heifers or bred heifers, if I'm lucky enough, coming in here this fall. So that's about it, folks. I'm just kind of checking in. I haven't made a video for a couple days or so. Just been busy tying up a lot of loose ends. I got a lot of stuff coming up here. Life is good, not complaining. Just trying to keep up. That's about it. That's it, folks. Last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to a good buddy of mine, Bo Johnson. Bo is an avid watcher of the channel here. He's also a good buddy of mine. He's no more than about 6, 7, 8 miles away. He came over the other day and grabbed some manure to put on his garden, to put that to bed for the winter, kind of mix it in a little bit, which is actually, Bo, you made me think a little bit. I think I'm going to spread a little manure on my garden patch as well before I till that under and put it to bed for the winter. So, Bo, hope it worked out for you. Hope everything's going okay. And that's about it, folks. Stay tuned for some more videos. I do take off tomorrow morning. I am going to be in South Chicago for for a little bit, handful of days. And if I can afford the time, which I know sounds like crap, but if I can afford the time, I will be sure to provide a video, see what's going on. I want to leave everybody right now and kind of reiterate the fact that there's a lot of people going through a lot of crap right now with weather. Some devastating, damaging weather. Let's all keep them in mind. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to tell you to pray for them. Not that I don't believe in that. I do believe in that, but I'm not the kind of guy to tell you to do it. You got to figure that out on your own. But maybe before dinner tonight or tomorrow night, maybe your household can say a few things for them. My heart goes out to a lot of them. I'm seeing a lot of devastation. You know, I'm involved in a couple of groups, like on Facebook and stuff like that, and I'm seeing a lot of horror is the only word that I can find, is horror. In fact, I feel like a dumbass. Sorry about the language, kids, for complaining about the wetness and the rain that we're getting here compared to what a lot of people are going through. So I'll keep them in mind, folks, and the sun will shine again. Cheap words, that's all I got. So hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're having a good week and a weekend to come and all that other stuff. And yeah, I'm going to continue my little ride here and take a look at a couple other crops and a couple other fields that are coming up for next year, which I'm not gonna go into just yet because the deal is not sealed. But I'll be sure to enlighten you once it is. And everybody have a good night. We're going to talk to you sooner or later. Don't forget to say something during dinner time for all those that are suffering right now, folks. And that's all I have to say. Have a good night, folks. Talk to you sooner and later.